share with lots of love and strength. On Monday, September 16, 2019, in the historic, revolutionary San Fran Mission district, the children led the way for us to march and shout and sing our song of love and resistance, of power and hope through direct action in your face movement. If they take you in the morning, they will be coming for us that night. James Baldwin wrote this to imprisoned Angela Davis back in 1970. Loved ones, they have taken our children and locked them in cages, in public places, in the starkness of sunshine. They are murdering our children, brothers and sisters. Now it is night. They are coming for us. We, the gente, are the hated, those being twisted into the most despised and reviled, insultingly labeled as rapists, criminals, scum from shitholes. It is a horror story, yet it is also our opportunity to fight how we wish we would and could fight in the middle of the horror movie. We will not be glued to our seats as the stupid trapped prey or the passive comatose victims. We are warriors, not for glory. We are warriors for our very own children, fighters for our village. It is night. They have come to eat our babies and swallow our souls. It is time to pick up the shovel and the stone, the pen and the torch. Tonight, there are no rules. This torture did not start in the blackness of night. It began in broad daylight. Study 20th century history of United States involvement in these countries: Cuba, Nicaragua, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras. It is a history of war, corruption, coup d'etats, genocide. By the 21st century, because of U.S. policies and interventions, the Central American countries, especially, were in the midst of hell on earth. Crime, gangs, poverty, death. No human parent would voluntarily choose to leave her ancestral homeland to journey in danger to an unknown, hostile place, to subject herself and her children to the possibility of death in the desert, unless there was no better option, because life itself had become worse than death in their own home countries. This current situation is a humanitarian catastrophe that is rooted in Yankee imperialism. And now that these children have nowhere else to go, this country's corporations use them as profit for concentration camps. And this administration uses them for rhetoric of invasion that then spurs more death and destruction to innocent people everywhere, including Gilroy, Califas, and El Paso, Texas, sites of mass murder of our gente. They have made this a race war. We, people of color, are the enemies. Make no mistake, this is not hyperbole. There are many undocumented immigrants from Ireland, Australia, England, the Netherlands. But they are not the targets. There has not been one white child stripped from his father's arms. We, brown folk, are the intended bullseye. And I am sure you question yourself. Do not find it in you to make this your fight, because you have your own personal problems, debts, and disasters. But your ancestors shout from their graves. Their bones roar from the mountains. We must fight for their spirit and for our legacy. Loved ones, I find it in you. We must fight when they attack us. We must sing when they insult us. We must fly when they down us. Rising, rising, always higher to our ancestors' stars. For our children, our elders, our sisters, our brothers, our homies, our hope. There is no need to worry. Our ancestors are there waiting for us with fire. There is nothing to fear. They light the way in darkness. We follow on point. We have fought our entire lives. This is nothing new. 2 years ago, we pushed out the fascist racists and led over 10,000 San Franciscans to the victory of humanity. Now, for our children, for posterity, we created an unprecedented march on Monday, September 16th. We marched from Revolutionary 24th and Mission Street to San Francisco City Hall. Once there, we held a rally and a full day of action, as you see in this video. We fight for our children. We fight for our souls. It is night, and we are ready. Always amor. Benjamin Bach Sierra.